of yester. Your friends, we are on Chet Kislev. That happens to be the 8th of Kislev, as we say in English. Marks the Hilula of a really great rabbi. His name was Rabbi Yitzchak Navon Z'tl, one of the great rabbis during the 1700s from Turkey in of itself. He was born and came from very great rabbinic auspices. His father's name was Rabbi Yehuda Navon, and he was born in the year 1733. Now, the Navon family, I think, were a great Torah, rabbinic family in of itself. He would actually learn Torah under auspices, Torah under many of the great Chachamim of his specific day in of itself. I believe his grandfather happened to be Rabbi Ephraim Navon, who happened to be the author of the great Torah book called the Machaneh Ephraim. Now, I believe on occasions before we spoke about Rabbi Ephraim Navon, who happened to be his father himself, making the Saba Rabbah. Rabbi Aaron, who was a really, really great rabbi. They were very much great rabbis of Istanbul, of Turkey in of itself. And he would spend, I believe, a great amount of time himself, his grandfather, moving to the land of Israel in 1700, some years before Rabbi Yitzchak was born. In fact, Rabbi Ephraim was so great. He was very much considered one of the great rabbis of that specific era in of itself. And I recommend everyone to check out the book, the Minchat Ephraim. So to go back to Rabbi Yitzchak, you can see the dynasty of the Navon family in of itself. It's he would learn Torah under all the great rabbis' auspices. And I believe his father himself was the author of the book called the Kriyat Melech Rav, and his brother also was a great rabbi, another Rabbi Ephraim Navon, who happened to be another great rabbi in Turkey, and who we just mentioned before. So the whole family in of itself encompassed them. He had another Rabbi Raphael Navon, happened to be another one of his brothers, I believe. All of them great Talmid Chachamim. He would eventually move to the land of Israel, Rabbi Yitzchak would, and he would settle in Jerusalem, Jerusalem being one of the 4 holy cities of Israel, and with Tiberias, Tzfat, and Hebron, respectively. Now, Rabbi Yitzchak Navon, he passed away, I believe, in English year 1787. He was only 54 years of age at the time of passing, but he left us with a great Torah work that was called the Din Emet, the truthful judgment, let's just say in itself. And this was a book that was concentrating on the entire sphere of halacha with regards to Jewish law. This came out, this Torah great book in of itself, came out, I believe, 16 years after he passed away, in English year 1803. In fact, his son, Rabbi Chaim Yehuda Navon, actually printed the book itself, published it in Saloniki in Greece. And remember that point in time, there was a really great Torah community and a great flourishing publishing house in the city of Saloniki in Greece, respectively, and many of the great Rabbanim would come. But they would leave many, many great descendants. Many of the great descendants also will become head of Jewish courts, respectively, very much so, become great rabbis in of itself. It's actually interesting. I believe he has a descendant, another Rabbi Yehuda Navon, if I'm not mistaken, who he himself would become the Rishon LeZion, let's say a chief rabbi of Israel. But those times before the Medinat Yisrael was formed, it was called this prestigious title was a famous Rishon LeZion title, which was given to the great rabbis, and that very much represented them in of itself. Really, really great Rabbanim. Please, everyone, don't forget to light candles in the great rabbi's memory. We are a community here. We're learning about many of the great Rabbanim of yesteryear. We've already covered more than 525 rabbis in of itself inside this series. And please learn more, like the videos, share the videos. And if you happen to be related to any of these great rabbis, please let me know, and I appreciate it. Take care.